Hello students, my name is Dr. Songulo Sibu, Assistant Professor, Regional Institute of Education, NCERT, Bhopal. In today's lesson, we will be discussing about a different type of houses in India. The topic is taken from Class 3 Environmental Studies. The topic of our lesson is a house like this. What does a house tell us about people's culture? We know that in our country, different people with unique culture live. That is why we see different types of houses in our country. In this lesson, we will be learning different type of house and materials used to build these houses. Let's listen to a story. My name is Nasim. I live in Srinagar. Since yesterday, there is a lot of activity in our school. It will go on for a week. Do you know why? There is a camp being held in our school. Children have come from many places for the camp. Tents have been put up in the ground for everyone to stay. We have decorated the schools beautifully. Some children have used pieces of clothes to make streamer for the doors. Some have made posters using almond shells, while others have made rangolis using dry leaves and sawdust. Today is the first day of the camp. We are very happy. In the morning, we all got together and sat down on the ground in a circle. Each of us introduced ourselves and spoke about where we came from and what we like to eat. Our children brought pictures of their families and their houses. Everyone spoke about their house. Bhupen's group was the first to talk. Bhupen introduced himself and said, "I have come from Moland village in Assam. It rains heavily in our place, hence our houses are made almost 10 to 12 feet above the ground. They are made on the strong bamboo pillars. The inside of our house are also made of wood. Let us do some activity." Why are houses made on bamboo pillar where Bhupen lives? Because it rains heavily, hence they built their houses to almost 10 to 12 feet above the ground. What kind of roofs do these houses have? Why are they made like this? They have a slope thatched roof which allows rainwater to flow downwards. How does one enter these houses? One enters these houses with the help of bamboo ladder. At night, the ladder is removed from the houses. Can you tell why? It is removed to avoid wild animals to enter the house. Now, it was Camille's turn. She said, "I have come from Malani, which is a hilly area. At our place, it rains heavily and snows as well. When it is very cold, we like to sit in the sun. Our houses are made of stone or wood. Let us do some activity." In which area is Camille's house? Camille's house is in Malani, which is a hilly area. What is the similarities in the roofs of Camille's and Bhupen's houses? They are both slope and allows rainwater to flow down easily. How do roof helps in their areas? The slope roof allowed snow and rainwater to flow downwards. Mitali and Anuj said, "Mitali and Anuj have come from Delhi. They show pictures of Delhi to everyone. In some pictures, seen very high buildings." Bhupen said, "Oh, such a tall houses. So how do people climb up to these tall buildings, especially in Delhi?" People go up with the help of lifts or elevators. Look at these houses and find out if there are similar houses in your areas also. So children, New Delhi is the capital of India. People from villages and the towns come to big cities like Delhi in search of work, in search of hospitality, in search of better life. These people often settled in cities. There are large number of people living here and the space is less. Many people do not have houses at all. They have to live in slums, and many people do not have that either. People sleep wherever they find a place, on the road, on the footpath, at the station. Indeed, shelter is a major problem in big cities. Another student named Kashiram talk about the houses he lives. I have come from Rajasthan. Rainfall is very scarce in our area. It is very hot too. We live in a mud houses. The walls of the houses are very thick. These walls are plastered with mud. The roofs are made of thorny bushes. In the same way, all the groups spoke about their houses. After the introductions, a cultural program was held. The children performed various dances. They sang folk songs in their own language. Everybody had kawa and almonds and cardamoms. I hope you like it. We really enjoyed ourselves. In the evening, we all went to Dal Lake. We saw a houseboat. We sat at a shikara and some children moved the oars. We saw Char Chinari surrounded by blue mountains. Children, let us do some activity. How is a boat house different from the house that you live? The houseboat floats in the water, but the house that you live is built on the land. Could you like to live in a boat house, and why? Yes, we would like to live in a boat house, and it will be full of fun. Students, let's do one activity here. Here is a task for you to match the pictures with the descriptions. The picture is shown in the screen. Look at the picture and match. The left side is the picture of the type of houses, and the right side you will see the descriptions. A house of snow is built at a place where the snow falls a lot, a place like a grassland where the snow cover is throughout the year, where people live in this type of houses. You see a boat house. A boat house is found where a tourist usually visit, like a Dal Lake that you have visited. A multi-story buildings are usually found in the cities, just like in the lessons we have come across that people live in the big buildings in cities. A tent is erected usually when a school has a camp. Like the example, the school which is having a camp in Srinagar, which has been described in our lesson. And the hut, Bopen's house is a hut. It is built by a locally available materials. Example like a thatch, example like a bamboo. So this is the answer for your questions. Another activity that we can also do is you can find out what are the materials that is being used to build your house. You live in a house, we all live in a house. So your task is to identify what are the materials that is being used to build your houses. Look at the houses in your neighborhood also. What are they made of? Make a list of what are the materials that is being used to construct your houses. You can also collect the samples of these tins that are used for making houses. Another activity that you can also do is to prepare your own bricks. Need some clay, fill it in the empty box of the matchbox and press it hard, and take it out when it is dry, and you can write your names in that bricks, and you can also make a very colorful bricks, and you can construct your own houses. Students, let's do one assignment here. Your task is to identify the materials that is being used to build your house. For example, people like students coming from Shillong or people coming from Assam built their house with the help of the bamboo. So you have to tick a bamboo has been used to construct our house. Supposing you have come from a place like Rajasthan, like Kashiram's has come from, then you have to identify what are the materials that is being used there, locally available. So in Rajasthan, where Kashiram has come from, there they used mud to build their house. Like example, when we talk about Malani, where Kamali has come from, she has described that they use stone or wood to construct their houses. So your task is to identify those materials which has been used to construct a house and tick the correct answer. The other thing that you can do is you can identify it. You can go around your neighbors and identify some of the materials that is being used to construct their houses, and list down what are the materials that is being used to construct their house. You can also talk to your friends through phone to any part of the country and ask what type of materials they use to construct their houses. So these assignments will enrich your knowledge about the materials and the type of houses that your friend live in different part of the country. Students, let us build our own, to make our we will even write our names. Supposing your name is Rahul, so we will name the name of the bricks as Rahul. So if you go to a construction site, you will see a bricks. A bricks has a name of the companies, name of the persons. So in the same way, we will also imprint, or we will also write the name of any persons. You can write your name, I will write my name. So in this way, we can prepare, make our own bricks. That is one activity that we can all do in the school or also at home. The other activity that we can do is we can collect or draw a picture of different houses in India. So now our task is that we can even draw these houses in our drawing books, and we can even give a very beautiful colors of these pictures of these houses, and we can display these things in our classroom. So students, we have learned how different type of houses are being constructed and how these houses reflect our culture. In the activity part, we have seen that you can also make your own bricks. A bricks is a very important housing material. So in this way, you can demonstrate your creativity, your ideas to the people. You can also collect the pictures, or you can also draw a pictures and paint it with different colors, and you can decorate your classroom with these beautiful pictures. In this way, you can showcase your creativity, you can showcase how productive or how much improvement you have done after going through this lesson. Thank you.